Hello everyone, today I need to talk about the spam as a security issue. It's a module for trends in cybercrimes. Our module tutor is Dr. Win Tong Ta and I myself is Falak Nayaz. If you see the spam is a trademarked hormone meat product that was well known in the United States Armed Forces during the World War II. If you see overview of general spam, it's an advertising system which costs very little, but it can be delivered to many people. If you see motivation behind spam, it costs a bit, but the spammers can make a lot of money from it. It could be across the globe, it could be anywhere in the world, and without even tracing them. It's an easy way and a cheap way to do advertisement. If you see the spam, computer spam is a bulk, promotional and unsolicited messages. The rapid development of network communication and mobile computing has made spam globally very famous, such as email spam, short message service spam, instant messaging spam, microblogging spam, etc. There are so many different security issues in regards to spam. Smartphone has been launched, technology has been arrived. People has got emails, web browsers and other sorts of custom applications on their smartphones. And according to the Kaspersky, the vast majority of mobile malware is some form of backdoor malware that turns mobile devices into botnet endpoints. So if you see on this situation, the spammers, they send you a link in their email address, and once you link on that email, it diverts you to another malicious websites, and then it can download malicious softwares and viruses into your computer or into a smartphone, and then your computer or smartphone can be used as a zombie computer, can be used as a botnet, and can be used for different purposes. Mobile phones are connected to the internet almost 24/7. So that means the criminals, the cyber criminals, they can use our mobile as a botnet and they can launch DDoS attacks 24/7. It can cost the users more data. And even though at some point some secret information, it could be your photos, it could be your passwords, it could be your bank details, it could be your social media accounts, it could be anything related to your personal information or personal data can be stolen. While they send you a keylogger software, it can divert, a spam email can divert you to a malicious website and can be downloaded into your computer or into your mobile. If you see, spam messages can be used to motivate the users to reveal some sensitive information about the internal networking system, about the computer systems, passwords, about themselves. The spammers, they do send you a survey system and they do offer you some money or some other presents, and that's how the users can get tricked, and they go in online and trying to do these surveys, but sometimes they don't realize it, how much information they are giving on these surveys. It could be anything about your business, it could be anything for the company you work for, it could be the success about your business, about your companies, it could be something about your computer systems, about their passwords. Sometimes they do ask you, just give us a random password, what would you like to choose? And most of the people, they try to choose same passwords. It could be something about yourself, and then the criminals, the cyber criminals, they can use the same data and can launch bigger attack in the future. If you see, by giving these information, a user can be blackmailed, and then the criminals, they can get more information by blackmailing the users. If the spammer is from the UK, it can be stopped very easily. You need to unsubscribe, or you can send an email, and the spammers, they will be stopped. If the spammer is from abroad, it's very hard to stop them. It's almost impossible to stop them because of the international borders, and because once you reply to to a spammer which is abroad, they get a notification that this email is alive, and then they target that email the most. Combating the spam, you've got an active multi-field learning framework. This method works in a few steps. Number one, split your received message, analyze it, and then split this message into many text fields. The second one is the field classifier is responsible to process its output text field and generate a result. The training or updating of field, the extracting of text features, and the forecasting of field classifying result are only storing in their related text field for each and every field classifiers. Then combine or gather different results from the field classifiers and create the final result. Then the active learner process the classifying assurance on the basis of field classifiers results and decides to request a label or not. And finally, if the active learner makes a decision to request a label, then it will inform field classifier, and thus every field classifier will update its record directly. There's another diagram. It shows fighting about the spam on the social media networks. This system can differentiate between a normal user and a spammer. In this situation, garbage data is changed to a sequence of features vector which contain a set of values for attributes, and these vectors can build the input of supervised machine learning algorithm. As soon after the training classification model is applied to differentiate between a spammer and normal users. If you see, it's a very costly way to get a label for filtering the spam. Information Commissioner Electronic Communications Regulation in anti-spam law, anyone who is spamming can be fined up to a sum of £5,000. But if that spammer is from the UK, if you see, most of the spam emails come from outside the UK. ICO can only take action against these UK spammers, and it's hard for them to trace the spammers from abroad. Spam mobile phone use the IP address, and Android software's users can be hacked easily by spammers, and then they can be used as a botnet. Conclusion and recommendation. I will say, don't click on any link unless you are sure. You can install a malware virus on your computer. Your computer can be used as a botnet to not reply to the spam. If you reply to a spam, you're getting a verification, you're getting more spams. You can use a disposable email address which can forward your original messages to the destination, and if the spammers get hold of that forwarded email, the disposable email, you can always change it without even affecting your original email address. Before submitting online forms and application, always be careful that you uncheck for newsletters and sharing of information with other companies. Do not advertise your email address online. Always install an antivirus software on your computer, and always try to keep it up to date. And if you see the mobile system, always try to update your softwares if the new version is available, because the new version is more safe as compared to the previous version. The UK government can do something about it as well if they have some more relationship with the countries overseas, so then the criminals and the spammers can be brought into justice if they exchanging the information with the different government bodies. Then it can help the users to be safe. And that was the end. Thank you very much for listening. Bye bye.